Exploring the financial principles that the rich and wealthy individuals follow reveals a powerful and disciplined approach to money. Before taking a deep dive into how the wealthy make money, you should first explore the specific, powerful money rules that every rich person uses. These rules are not just strategies, they are frameworks or systems that guide how the rich think, manage, and grow their wealth over time. So let's talk through each rule in detail and see how these rules will be relatable and work for you. Rule 1. Have a system that aligns with your goals. The first rule is simple but clear. Rich people know exactly where their dollars earned go. They track their income, their expenses, and their investments with precision. But this isn't about being miserly. It's about clarity and control. They understand that if they don't know where their money is going, they can't make it work effectively for them. They keep a detailed account of their income streams, whether from their main job, investments, rental properties, or side hustles. They analyze spending patterns, adjust budgets, and make informed financial decisions. Tracking gives them a clear view of how much they're earning, what they're spending, and how much they're saving and investing. This habit of tracking goes beyond simple budgeting apps or spreadsheets. For them, it's about having a system that aligns with their goals. They set specific targets, like saving a particular amount monthly or investing in particular assets. Each dollar is allocated with a purpose. Rule 2. Set it and grow it. The wealthy set up systems that make managing their finances automatic. Rich people don't leave their finances to chance or manually manage each payment. Instead, they automate wherever possible, especially with income and investments. Automatic systems streamline income flow and make saving and investing effortless. From direct deposits to recurring investments, automatic transfers ensure that income is consistently put to work without relying on daily effort or willpower. By setting up automatic transfers, for instance, a portion of their income goes straight into investments or savings before they even see it. This makes saving and investing seamless, almost invisible, while letting them focus on high-value activities rather than routine tasks. This level of automation also helps keep emotions out of financial decisions. When investments happen automatically, there's less temptation to stop during market downturns or spend instead of save. They trust the system they've set up, allowing it to work in the background, building wealth steadily and reliably, reducing mental overhead, and creating consistent habits that work in the background. This system works as a set it and grow it approach, allowing their money to move seamlessly and steadily toward their financial goals without the need for constant intervention. Now, talking about setting your income automatically, this brings us to Rule 3. Have a system for multiple income streams. Relying on a single source of income is a risk wealthy individuals prefer to avoid. They build a system that generates income from various sources, creating multiple streams that act as safety nets and additional engines of growth. These income streams could include stock dividends, rental income from real estate, business revenue, royalties, or even intellectual property rights. Having multiple income streams provides stability and increases their financial flexibility. If one stream dips due to market shifts or economic changes, others can continue to support their financial lifestyle. This diversified approach also gives them the financial flexibility to take risks, reinvest, and continue building without fear of losing it all due to a single failure. Beyond stability, additional income streams also mean additional opportunities for reinvestment. The process of building multiple income streams is often gradual. They might start by investing in dividend-paying stocks, later adding real estate, or even venturing into entrepreneurship. Rather than spending this income, they often put it back into their system to generate even more income over time, compounding their wealth-building potential. Talking about sources of income, As they create these streams, their aim is to ownership, and that's why this next rule is important. Rule 4. Ownership over salary. One critical distinction in the wealth-building approach of the rich is the focus on ownership rather than salary. While a salary is often stable, it has limitations in growth and security. Ownership, on the other hand, offers significant potential for wealth generation. Ownership could mean owning a business, equity in companies, intellectual property, or real estate. For instance, while others may focus on climbing the corporate ladder for higher pay, wealthy individuals often look for ways to own a piece of the company or start a venture that they control. This ownership gives them a stake in the profits, the flexibility to grow it, and an asset that often appreciates in value over time. By focusing on ownership, the rich create a scenario where their wealth isn't tied to their time or effort alone. Ownership is about making money work for them, where the income potential is scalable, and there's the added benefit of building assets that contribute to their net worth. Rule 5. A rich plan for a rich future. One of the most fundamental rules of the wealthy is their commitment to planning for a prosperous future. They don't just have vague dreams of one day being rich and don't just aspire to wealth. They strategically plan for it. They have a rich concrete plan for their financial future, which includes setting specific goals and steps for achieving financial freedom, long-term investments, and ultimately, a lifestyle free from financial limitations. This plan goes beyond having an emergency fund for saving, which is important to have, and investments to grow their earning potential. It's a blueprint that aligns with their dreams, timelines, and risk tolerance. This plan isn't just about accumulating wealth, it's also about creating security and options. For example, they set goals like achieving financial independence by a certain age, or building a portfolio that can sustain them without relying on a traditional job. This isn't accomplished overnight. This rich plan isn't just a static document. It's a living strategy they adapt and adjust as they reach milestones or as economic conditions change. They make regular progress checks and are unafraid to modify their course to ensure that they stay on track for a future of financial freedom and independence. Rule 6. Cash flow, not just accumulation. While net worth is important, cash flow is essential for financial freedom. Wealthy individuals understand that while assets can build wealth, cash flow sustains it. They place high value on assets that provide a steady income stream rather than ones that simply appreciate in value. They seek cash flow from dividend stocks, rental properties, royalties, and businesses that generate monthly revenue. This income not only covers their lifestyle but also allows them to reinvest without selling off their primary assets. This focus on cash flow protects their wealth and creates a system where money is continuously working for them. By emphasizing cash flow, they ensure that they have the liquidity to handle both planned and unexpected expenses. This approach also means they don't have to rely on market conditions to access their wealth, which allows them to weather economic changes more comfortably and avoid forced selling at inopportune times. Rule 7. Find ways to cut down taxes. One of the lesser discussed rules of the wealthy is their commitment to tax efficiency. They understand that it's not just about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. Taxes can take a large chunk of income if not managed correctly, so the rich make it a priority to reduce their tax burden legally and strategically. They work closely with financial advisors, accountants, and tax strategists to take advantage of tax deductions, credits, and investment strategies that minimize their tax liability. For instance, to apply this as an individual, you might use retirement accounts like IRAs, which have tax advantages for investing for your future. The same goes with someone investing in real estate for depreciation benefits, business for tax write-off expenses for purchasing services, or products related to the business and setting up trusts to reduce estate taxes. They're often savvy about capital gains taxes, understanding how to time their investments for optimal tax treatment. For most of us, it may seem unfair that the rich don't pay more taxes, but they don't evade taxes. Instead, they use the available legal tools to optimize how much they owe, ensuring that more of their income stays in their pocket and can be reinvested for growth. Rule 8. Value over cost. For wealthy individuals, every purchase, investment, or business decision is evaluated not just for its cost, but for its value. While many people think being rich means splurging on expensive items, the truth is that the wealthy are often strategic about what they buy. They value quality, longevity, and return on investment more than simply the sticker price. This mindset isn't just about frugality and minimalism. It's about understanding that sometimes the cheaper option costs more in the long run. They're willing to invest in quality if it means better results, greater durability, or less maintenance down the road. This applies to everything from investments in cars to clothing and personal development activities. For example, when it comes to investments, most are not swayed by trendy stocks or hot tips. They look for investments that will grow sustainably and provide value over time. Even in business, they focus on creating products or services that add real value to customers, understanding that lasting businesses are built on trust and reputation rather than quick profits. This principle of choosing value over cost helps them avoid the financial pitfalls that come from poor quality purchases or short-term thinking. Rule 9. Collect contacts. The rich know the importance of building relationships through networking, which is collecting contacts through attending events, engaging in conversations, and supporting others, all while carefully curating connections that align with their values and goals. The power of networking is a cornerstone for wealth building among the rich. Also, it's not just about attending events or collecting contacts. These individuals build meaningful relationships with others who can offer guidance or opportunities. They connect with people who share their goals, complement their skills, or challenge their thinking in constructive ways. Networking is strategic for them. They look for people who have valuable insights or access to resources that they don't. These relationships often lead to partnerships, business ventures, investment opportunities, and even personal growth. It's a web of support that creates resilience and opens doors that might otherwise remain closed. Their network isn't just about transactions. It's about transformation and surrounding themselves with people who uplift them and hold them accountable. Rule 10. Take advantage of the laws of using other people's money. We've been taught to fear debt, but wealthy people know that not all debt is bad. They use good debt strategically, seeing it as a tool for growth. Good debt is any borrowing that creates value or generates income over time. Think of using a loan to buy a rental property, fund a business venture, or invest in education that leads to higher income. They're careful, though. The key is that they ensure the returns from this debt outweigh the cost of borrowing. Rich people don't get into debt they can't manage. They approach it with precision, always ensuring they're in control of the terms and the outcome. By leveraging other people's money, they're essentially multiplying their financial opportunities. It's a way to expand their reach without using only their own resources. This mindset can be empowering for anyone willing to learn the difference between good debt that works for them and bad debt that drains them. Rule 11. Treat time as a precious asset. Time is the one resource we all have in equal measure, but wealthy people treat it with the utmost respect. For them, time is more valuable than money because money can be earned back, but time cannot. This perspective drives how they prioritize, work, and invest. They're strategic about how they spend their days, cutting out low-value activities to focus on what truly matters, whether that's building wealth, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing their passions. Rich people also understand the power of compound effort. By starting early and being consistent, they allow their time to multiply their results. Whether it's investing early or developing skills over the years, they know that time is their greatest ally when it's used wisely. In line with viewing their time as an asset, this next rule enables them to do so much more every day. Rule 12. Understand the value of delegation. One of the smartest moves wealthy people make is recognizing that they can't do everything themselves. They delegate tasks that aren't the best use of their time or expertise. This isn't about laziness, it's about efficiency. By outsourcing certain responsibilities, whether it's hiring a financial advisor, delegating household tasks, or building a skilled team in business, they free themselves up to focus on what they do best. Rule 13. Play offense and defense with money. Rich people know that building wealth isn't just about earning more, it's about protecting what they've built. They balance offensive strategies like growing their income with defensive moves like risk management. Offense is all about finding opportunities to increase earnings through investments, businesses, or innovative ideas. Defense, on the other hand, means protecting assets with insurance, diversifying portfolios, and having a safety net for unexpected events. Think of it like a chess game. Offensive moves position them to win, but defensive strategies ensure they don't lose it all if something goes wrong. Many people focus too much on one side, either hustling for income without protecting their savings or hoarding money without creating opportunities for growth. The wealthy master both sides, ensuring their financial foundation is secure while still making bold moves to grow. Rule 14. Invest in yourself. One of the most important investments the wealthy make is in themselves. They view self-education as a lifelong endeavor, constantly learning and improving in areas that will help them grow financially, professionally, and personally. This commitment to self-development keeps them at the cutting edge of knowledge and skills, making them more adaptable and resilient in an ever-changing world. This isn't just about acquiring knowledge. It's about gaining the confidence and insight to make better decisions and recognize opportunities others might miss. By investing in personal growth, they become their own greatest asset. This education doesn't just increase their wealth potential, it also increases their ability to navigate complex situations, adapt to new challenges, and capitalize on opportunities with confidence. They're not content to rely on existing knowledge. They actively seek to sharpen their understanding of the current market and technology landscape, improve their skill sets, and stay ahead of trends. This pursuit of continuous learning creates a mindset of growth and adaptability, equipping them with the tools needed to build wealth and maintain it in a rapidly changing world. Rule 15. Think generationally. Wealthy people don't just think about their own lives, they think about the lives of their children, grandchildren, and even future generations. This generational mindset is why their wealth doesn't just grow, it sustains. They plan for their family's financial future through tools like trusts, estate planning, and investments that grow over decades. It's less about short-term gains and more about planting seeds that will bear fruit long after they're gone. They also teach the next generation about financial literacy, ensuring their wealth doesn't just vanish in a single generation due to mismanagement or a lack of knowledge. Thinking generationally shifts priorities from immediate gratification to long-term security and impact. It's about building a legacy, not just for themselves, but for their families and communities. Each of these rules serves a different purpose, but they're all built on the same principle: intentional, purposeful actions that keep building their financial lives. Wealthy individuals don't leave money decisions to chance. They create systems and habits that transform their financial reality year after year. So, take a step back and ask yourself how you can start applying these rules to your own life. Wealth isn't a mystery or a matter of luck. It's a series of choices, and every one of those choices builds on the last.